Hi, this is Steve Rothstein from Rothstein Model Trains, and here's our latest acquisitions. As we promised, this time we're going with N-scale railroad, our N-scale layout. Lately, it seems to be we're discovering that we're getting more Mexican lines. Happened by Dibbles, they had a locomotive I'd never heard of, and a railroad I'd never heard of. So we bought it. This is a Fairbanks Morse Railroad company, and they made it and called it the Trainmaster, also numbered H2466 for the model. That got its name from the long hood up front here, and the fact that it did a 2400 horsepower motor, which when it was introduced in 1953 was the most powerful single-engine locomotive out. And it was designed as a road switcher. It's a pretty good-looking locomotive. Weird because I'm not used to the high hood with the cab sticking out a little bit. You can see how it comes out to the sides. I'm more used to traditional or more traditional lower hood where they look over it. But that's what we've got. And then I'd never heard of the railroad that it was from. A Mexican railroad, the Chihuahua Pacific, or Ferrocarril Chihuahua al Pacifico. Runs from the Mexican city of Chihuahua over the mountains, the end of the Rocky Mountains, what we call the Rocky Mountains, down into there through what they call the Copper Canyon, over to the port. And it's one of the major lines in that part of Mexico. I'd never heard of it. But I've been looking to get more Mexican and Canadian lines in because we're going to see more of them through the U.S. And they had this one, so I said, I've got to get it and try it. Engine's not made anymore. Company that made it's not in business anymore. But we bought this one to try, and we're going to show it to you in a second. This model was made by Atlas. And while I've never heard of it to tell you, looking at it, it looks like the details are pretty good. I was trying to match it to Wikipedia's description, and I think it's a Phase 1A version of it, but I'm not positive on that. But it's a good-looking little locomotive for what it is, for the time period. We also bought some more cars. We have bought the Kato well cars before, and they made another run of them, so I picked up another set of the 3 well cars carrying the overseas containers. This time, by sheer chance, they were carrying the Ferromex containers, more of the Mexican line in theory going through. And then we picked up 4 boxcars. Those were an Atlas run, and each boxcar has a different beer company logos and paint scheme on it. Chris likes the beer can tank cars he had. I couldn't get the beer can tank cars in N-scale, so we got him beer box cars. Lights are on. Let's see if we hear the bell. Horn. Just going through some of the effects that it could have. That's the engine starting and off. Does have a delay in start that I'm going to have to change out, where it does the startup sounds before it does the... That light works. Backup light works. Let's see, did it hook? Good. It's pulling a fairly light train load right now, but does pull it. Let's see, where did I put that? You'll notice that there's been a rearrangement of the train. We've had that problem before where the Kato couplers don't stick with the Atlas couplers. So we moved it and made the Atlas couplers work, connect to the Atlas cars. Not gonna get it in time.
Okay. 1.2 miles per hour.
1.2 doesn't sound right. Okay, let's see what it says here. It says it's not working.
Oh, batteries must be
Next
dying.
time we get the batteries in the speedometer and check it. I will say that thanks to one of the followers we got, one of our leading watchers, he told me in a tip how to fix the Kato couplers. There's a little nub on the side of them that stops the Atlas couple from closing properly. And he says that's what's doing it. Do you see the nub on there, Chris?
Yeah, let me find a one against the green here. Yep.
Yeah, and if we just sand off that nub on the outside right over there, that we can make them work with all the other couplers. That actually stops the microtrains couplers from closing properly, and that's why it's decoupled. I hope that works. We're going to test it because I'm not looking forward to trying to redo all my couplers to get them compatible. That's what we've got for you this week. That's our latest acquisitions. As always, I appreciate everyone who's shown interest watching the videos, everyone who has subscribed. We're over 650 subscribers, which is better than I ever thought I'd be. We appreciate all your support. Thank you very much. Bye.